gonna bust. One guy waxes poetic about the beauty of the orb. The other guy's like, I'm gonna fucking nut, bro. Flood me with another kiss, I'm begging you. I'm on the edge, please, just one more time, please, God. Wait, hold on, is he actually, hold on. Was what, he was, he was, right? Right? Senpai knows I'm here. Get in the door, get in the door, get in the door, get in the door, get in the... Oh, you absolute bastard. Ooh. Okay, this is an awesome weapon.
Sharing initiative. If you're selected,
Cool. Can I have my weapon back? No, I can't. It literally just stole
and congratulations.
my weapon. Escape pod status. Oh, the Moonworks has a pod available. And I actually don't know what happens if the corruption level gets to max. Smash the button. Like, I don't know if I get to maximum corruption if I'm just, like, done.
The navigation chip in this escape pod is damaged. Please contact engineering for...
Oh my god. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we know what happens when corruption hits 5.
Let's move closer to the...
Okay, where's the thingamabobber?
thing.
Whoa.
Oh, something sucks. The missiles are being launched at me.
Whoa.
Oh, cool. This is all good. I'm dead.
Fuck. Whoa, Jesus. Woo. I've taken cover.
Hey, I'm on Silva. That's fun.
What?
Why am I on Silva?
Okay, where's the ship?
Oh, this is unfortunate.
Where the fuck is our ship?
Do you not have a pointer?
No, I think our ship got exploded.
I don't think that's a thing that can happen.
Now you're saying that. So,
think you
good
have
news, I
some-
found the thing that attacked us.
Okay,
And now it's dead.
that's also good
The
news.
ship is gone and there's a lot of debris right where you were.
I am...
I'm
upset
almost
about
certain our
that.
ship got exploded there.
I mean, if all the stuff is on the ground and there's no ship, that is a reasonable hypothesis. I'm dead.
Fuck. Hi there. Apologies for tardiness there. I was waiting for food to show up.
I wish I had some altars to boss around and do stuff for me.
Well, the problem is you can't just boss them around. You have to treat them like people. Oh god. Okay. What the hell? Where's my... Hang on. Where'd our fish go? Oh, they're right there. I'm blind. Jesus. You're real people. It's true. Hi, everyone. Apologies. Minor delay in play. Because I haven't eaten dinner yet. Because we're both too tired to do anything. So eventually I ordered food. I had to wait for the food to get here. And it took a sweet goddamn time getting here. So you're all just gonna have to deal with the fact that I'm eating some food. So, okay. Also, everyone, yeah, you need to like take care of them. They're not like chia pets. They're people, right? And what kind of altars would you be hoping to get? Let's have this be a round table discussion. You guys talk about the kind of altars you'd want, while I stuff my face. What are those reasons, Noah? We're all friends here. Though remember, these aren't clones, they're alters. So, technically we're getting slightly different versions. Now, Admiral, through context clues, I can kind of piece together who Jenny is. But I don't know much about Jenny. I don't think you've ever really mentioned Jenny. Would you like to elaborate on that? And what kind of Admiral would that be? The one that got rid of Jenny earlier. Didn't I already play this on stream? Yes, no, and I played it about a year ago, actually. Probably a lot more emotionally stable. That's fun. But we're not just playing the alters, we are playing the new DLC for the alters that just came out called Last Variable, which adds a whole extra chunk of game to the game and revolves around the scientist alter that, spoilers, I guess, is you have to know this in order for this to make any sense. You leave scientist Yawn on the planet, so when you eventually manage to like get to the point where you're going to be rescued and you're orchestrating all that, you have a choice to either force the scientist to come back with you or to stay on the planet, because he's super interested in the life cycle of this planet, because it seems to kind of reset every time like the sun goes round, and he's very interested in figuring that out. So this DLC is going with what I presume to be what the devs would consider the canon decision, which is to let him stay. So that's what we're going to be doing. So in the original game, you are Yondulski, regular worker man, and you make a bunch of alters of yourself, one of which is Yon Scientist. In this game, my taco's just falling the fuck apart. Oh god. In this game, the primary Yon is Yon Scientist, and all the alters that we're going to be making are branches of us. Or that is to say, us being Yon Scientist. His taco's just falling apart. It ripped. So now I'm having to eat it in this godforsaken way. I look like Zeus devouring his young. All right. All right, I ate that entirely too fast, so can't wait for that heartburn to be an issue. But I do get to try out the Baja Blast Midnight, which is okay. I prefer regular Baja Blast more, but I'm glad I got to try it. Anyways, hope everyone is doing well tonight. Okay, now that the sloppiest part of the meal is over, we're gonna fire up the altars. So full disclosure, and why you might see the little sponsored badge, I got this key through terminals, which is actually how I got the original game. I'm still surprised they accepted me the first time. But they got a number of keys to give to people, and they weren't going to, like, originally they were just handing them out to specific people. But they had extra, or people just didn't really take them up on it, which I think is stupid. They opened up to emails. I emailed them. I actually emailed them twice. Because I sent the first email too excited. I forgot to actually include the coverage plans. Speaking of, I should probably start up YouTube, huh? I haven't streamed to YouTube in a wee bit. But I did set up events for this. So let me just get that going. But yeah, I got accepted. They sent me a key. So thank you to Evolve PR, who are the people who kind of run terminals. And yeah, I'm legitimately super excited to get started on this, because when I finished the altars last year, I liked it. Thought it was a really good game. But as I've kind of sat with it, the game has kind of grown in my mind. I've really grown to appreciate it. Sorry, after seeing the US Cyclospora issue called Maha Blast, I can't hear that. Yeah, well, guess what? None of the Taco Bells in Canada got their lettuce from there, so. Anyways, we're gonna fire up the altars, get started. Sorry for the slight delay in play. I needed to eat something and had to wait for it to get here. I don't remember where I put my face. I think it was over here. I think. Still typing stuff for Jenny about my opinion of the game being very good, and I want to like about me started severely after it came out. Yeah, it was like they had like one art asset or something that had been generated, and I don't even know if they made it or if they just got included with a bunch of assets that they got as filler. I don't know. But it was corrected, and the DLC, like, I have the AI disclosure thing, so as far as I know, the DLC doesn't contain any. Okay, so is it a new story? Oh, okay. Let's do a recap.
Jan Dulski,
Oh, thank God, voiceover.
a simple
Pretty neat.
builder going through a rough patch, signed up for a space mining mission with a global corporation called Ally Corp. The goal? Find Rapidium,
Center left,
a
thank you.
substance that could speed up the growth of life. After the landing, Jan found out his whole crew had died.
Murdered, technically.
Luckily, he managed to make contact with Earth, and he found Rapidium.
Can it be murder if a
Extraordinary resource.
unthinking computer does it?
Quantum computer. Jan Dulski created alters. Versions of him who made alternate life choices. Together, they managed to move the mobile base and escape the deadly sun, which burned the surface of the planet in recurring cycles. They quarreled and bonded, learning to appreciate the similarities as well as navigate the fundamental differences between them. But as a rescue mission from Earth took off, the Alters grew apprehensive about their fate. Officially, their existence was illegal. The tension mounted, and a group of rebels decided to depart from the base and build their own bunker. Jan went to great lengths to convince them to come back, promising to protect them from the corporation.
Yeah, that was a real ball ache.
And so the team reunited for a last task: prepare a safe passage for Ally Corp's rescue ship. All this time, one of the Alters, the productivity-oriented, pragmatic scientist, seemed preoccupied with something else. While exploring the planet, he discovered an oasis full of life, hidden on the outskirts of the barren landscape. Just before the rescue operation, the scientist approached Jan with a peculiar request. He wanted to stay on the planet. With a heavy heart, Jan agreed to let him pursue his destiny. As the rescue ship
Felt pretty
landed,
fucked up to
Dulce
make him not do
smuggled
that.
his alters on board in a fake rupidium ark. He decided to sedate the rescue team and hijack the corporation's vessel,
Yeah, I did.
steering it into an uncertain future on Earth.
Okay, so that takes whatever your last completed game is, I think. And we'll say some slightly different stuff, depending on what it is that you chose. Because there are multiple endings you can choose. Oh, God. So that was my canon one. Alright, last variable. Standard and standard? Sure? Man, I hope this game starts kind of easy. Because I haven't played this in a year.
How did I end up here?
Oh, I got a cool scar now.
Wrong question. I began here. Right here on this planet. Was it hard to be born as someone else's alter? Not for me. A scientist must never deny reality, however uncomfortable. So, why did I stay behind when the others left? Because something I found here disturbed my mental clarity. The oasis. Teeming with life in the middle of a barren, uninhabitable planet. How does it survive? What undiscovered laws of nature protect it from the lethal sunrise? I sensed that solving this mystery could open up a whole new chapter in the history of science. Thus, I made it my life's work. So, if you are reading this, frankly, I don't care. One thing I've learned is that recognition is overrated. Knowledge is the ultimate pursuit.
I think, that's the only way he'd be able to do
Now
this.
The only thing left to do is go to sleep and wait for a new cycle to begin. And with it, answers.
So there's a really fun video for the voice actor that does all of the Yondalskis. And he talks about how challenging it was to do.
That was a long sleep. I don't think I've slept that hard in... Oh. Hello? Hello?
Oh,
Who are you? And what did I miss?
Nothing. You missed nothing, boy. You have just been born. everything you remember is only in your head. But I expect it's nothing you can't handle.
So, okay, the voice actor for Yondowski, one, he does a video talking about like how he managed to generate the what is it, 12 or 13 different concepts of not concepts, facets of yawn, right? Like botanist yawn and scientist yawn and enforcer yawn, doctor yawn, etc. And then there's a follow-up video where he's like, yeah, they contacted me and they're like, hey, do you remember how brutally arduous it was doing all these 12 voices based off this one central character and all these desperate personalities? Well, we want to bring you back in, but you have to now make 5 personalities as slivers off of this one particular flavor. How does that sound to you?
Oh, well, of course, don't worry. I have the intellectual tools to deal with it. Nevertheless,
Old Man Yawn is going to die right now.
I simply never thought I'd go through all this again. But, I'm not going through it again, am I?
Seriously, he's about to die.
My first time.
My man is having a heart attack
I am beginning
presently.
to understand it now. You're the person whose memories I have in my head, and now that you're too old to go on, you created me. It's what I would do. Relax, you can trust me. I'm just like you. No need to protect me from the hard truth.
What did you just say?
Kerthud.
Never mind, just tell me what you found out.
Oh right, I forgot there's Twitch voting in this.
You. No, I don't think I can do this. But I have to. Oh no.
Yeah, like my man is having a coronary.
It's so scarce.
I don't know that I do, but we can get it set up. Hold on, Twitch extensions. Hold on. Give me a minute. Let me discovery. Alters. The Alters companion gives users information. Okay, we're gonna add that. Okay, that's set as an overlay. So if you refresh, you should now see the overlay. I think. Hopefully. Yes, okay. Yes. On mobile, it can be a little more finicky, but I just checked and I saw it, so it's at least on the web. So now, if I go like this, you should now see some kind of vote UI. Excuse me.
Are you okay?
The quantum.
Yes, I know the quantum computer created me. Oh, hang on. We actually have a quantum computer?
I'm a little confused. Why would you not rip it out of the wheel?
The comms room.
Really? There's a comms room, too. Does this mean you have contact with Earth?
Just read his notes. The man is dying. Y'all are a lot more empathetic. So I'm trying to get answers from me in the morning before coffee time.
Are you sure you don't need anything? A glass of water, perhaps.
Talk to him. But please
Yes? What?
be better.
That's grim. Alright, good. We can recycle him. Scientists really needed someone to tell him to be better, though. It's true.
Got to be kidding me. He said, talk to him. Him. I wonder who he was talking about.
Sorry, give me a second here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Also, I should probably... Give me a second here. Almost there. Okay. Yep. Take his jacket. You won't need any more. I mean, that's just it. Let's just sunrise in 14 days. Oh, Christ. Yeah, we can just recycle him. It's fine.
It might be sensible to examine my circumstances thoroughly. Where should I start?
Give the old scientist back to the womb. Okay, so we do actually recycle him. Okay, I need to remember how buttons... There we go. Okay, fun. Workshop, womb, command center, comms room, kitchen, quantum computer. Yeah, we moved it down here. Research lab, but she's busted. Okay. So I guess we did cannibalize the plans from the wheel. Is this DLC? Yes. So the DLC for this T3 is Yawn Scientist. So if you remember the end of the last game, Yawn Scientist was like, hey, I don't want to go back to Earth. I want to research this thing I found here. And we were like, okay, have a good life. That's where we are now. And we just were born as old us died. Yeah, we're new Yawn Scientists. Who knows what number we're on, by the way. I have no bits, and you must be... Pink or orange? It's not voring if the bean is not sentient. Surely sentience has to be part of it. It is not? Then, okay, T3, you're gonna have to walk me through how, then Vor is just eating. At what point can it become Vor? Because it's just eating. I'm almost certain Vor requires 2 parties. Like, it's just a bean. As long as you're eating a living or once living thing, it's Vor. T3, The jelly bean was not a living thing ever. Ergo, not vor. It was? No, it wasn't. No, you don't get to be like, well, at one point it was gelatin, and that gelatin came from a horse, so that makes it. No, I refuse to accept that. It's gone through so many stages to become what it is. No. I refuse. Abjectly, I refuse. Because by that definition, literally everything is vor, and at that point, it's nothing. At that point, it's not anything. That's just eating. And you don't just get to make a word for that. We have a word for it. It's eating. Where am I going?
Unbelievable. The fundamental module in the base is malfunctioning.
This is the fundamental module, eh? Okay, I guess we're gonna... You also get to say you're feeling horny instead of hungry. It works. Nope. I refuse. I deny that reality. Huh. That was really clean. Okay, ring ring.
Hello. We are talking, which means that I am dead and everything went as planned. My name is Jan, and I am an accumulated artificial model of your predecessor's mind, a so-called AAM-OIPM. But you can call me Janbot. Oh, clever. Thank you. Before we start the briefing, let's establish an adequate working relationship. I will be your source of information and virtual assistant. Your role will be to pick up your predecessor's research where it left off. Please confirm your willingness to accept this arrangement.
Oh, now you get combative. Okay.
And what happens if I don't? Oh, the curious scientific mind on top form, I see. Frankly, it doesn't matter. It was just a rhetorical icebreaker. No need to answer it. Let's move on to the briefing without further ado. Your precursor, whose mind records served to train my neural system, paved the way for you with some groundbreaking research. One of the fundamental findings was that he managed to calculate the parameters of the planet's cycle. You do remember you're nothing more than an artificial model based on the person who made these calculations. That's very amusing coming from a copy of his DNA. I wasn't trying to be amusing. I suppose I was. Anyway, let's get back to the calculations, shall we?
I love this illusion of choice for this part.
Distinguished. A cold phase, when humans can be active on the planet, and a hot phase, when the surface is too hot for anything to survive. The hot phase, when activity above the ground is impossible, lasts for the equivalent of 13 Earth years. 13 years of waiting? Yes. Every hot cycle needs to be spent underground. Supplies have to be secured for that time, energy to power the base. Now you understand how little time he had to devote to the oasis itself. Every time a discovery was on the horizon, the sun came and destroyed everything. And after every hot cycle, he emerged onto the surface older, weaker, body and mind deteriorating from radiation exposure. That's when he realized it was time to turn to the most risky scenario. Create a successor. And here I am. Very perceptive. Do you have any questions regarding your position?
Okay. missed hitting enter on your last message to now because my father-in-law needed assistance. So basically, quick summary since recap. We woke up, young us woke up. We were looking at old us, who was like actively in the process of death. Basically telling us to come talk to him. Him being Yonbot. I had a quick poke around the base, which basically looks like it's more or less the same rough structure of the original wheel. I don't know why we're not in the wheel necessarily. I guess underground is more protecting from the radiation or whatever. So I presume we have cannibalized the wheel to recreate this. What else? T3 says that everything is Vor, and I posit that if everything is Vor, then nothing is Vor. And maybe eat a bean. I ate Taco Bell. Oh, we fed Old Yon back into the womb. I think that more or less covers everything. Oldest Society need to keep sciencing longer. Yeah, basically because like what we just heard there was the cycles on the planet are like you have a small window that you can poke around, and then the surface burns for 13 years. So the initial loop of this game is going to be we do shit, we run out of time, we go underground, 13 years later we come out and we will be older and weaker, etc., etc., etc. And then eventually we will have to cycle ourselves again.
How did you build a quantum computer all on your own? The quantum computer in your base is built from parts and materials salvaged at different stages of his sojourn on this planet. They have been meticulously handpicked and modified by our ingenious mind in a decade-long process to arrive with the adequate hardware.
I mean, you had
This makeshift
13-year windows to do it.
then serve as a chassis for the corporate software retrieved from the tour vehicle left behind by the Dali mission, thus creating an operational quantum computer. Ally Corp software. Interesting. I'm pleased you found my answer satisfactory. Would you like to conclude the briefing, or do you have any more questions? Remind me how things work on this planet? As you might remember from your quantum simulated memories, this planet is not easy to explore. Unpredictable topography, nighttime radiation, hostile anomalies, all of which require specialist equipment and energy. Those, in turn, depend upon securing resources, which are scarce and oftentimes difficult to access. Right, I know that. Then there's the sun, the deadly one. Every cycle, when the proximity between planet and star reaches a critical value, everything on the surface turns to ash. Does my answer satisfy your curiosity, or would you like to know more?
Hi, Pokédoll. Technically not new. This is DLC for a game I played last year. Now, admittedly, it's an excellent game, and I do recommend people play it. But yeah, this is DLC. This takes place after the events of the Altars.
I'm ready to get to work.
Also, hi, Pokédoll.
Excellent. Let's start with protecting you from the mistakes of your predecessor.
Okay.
He managed to create blueprints for a cryosleep chamber for your base. Build it, and you will be able to extend your stay on this planet by a significant, if not infinite, amount of time.
The sun, the deadly sun, the sun that kills us, the sun that, yeah. The sun, the deadly sun. The sun that kills us, the sun that specifically makes things dead. Deadly sun.
Did you say infinite? Yes, but please remember I can make mistakes. Huh.
It is an AI model. It might hallucinate. Let's see if you can prevent Noah from spending all his money this week on magic cards. As long as he doesn't spend all your money as well.
Wait, why didn't he build a cryosleep chamber for himself? He could have avoided aging and wouldn't have to create me whatsoever. Sometimes the right answers only come to us after a fair share of errors. At the time, it seemed to me that going to sleep for 13 years would be a waste of time and energy which could be devoted to underground research and learning. By the time he realized we might not make it, it was too late. Researching the cryosleep chamber so that it was adapted to the conditions of an underground base was, in itself, challenging and time-consuming. So when it was ready, he was so old that there was no point in hibernating such a frail and unreliable body.
Fair enough. He doesn't have access to your money? No, but what if there was an exchange of goods and services, Pokédoll?
Right? Let's just get on with it. Good. Take a look around the base, go outside, and locate the necessary resources. Once you've got your bearings, get to work on that cryosleep chamber so we can plan your next steps.
Okay. Underground expanding isn't such a straightforward task. The soil around it becomes gradually sturdier. At the beginning, you can only remove sand. To remove harder types of soil, you have to research bait. Okay. How many magic cards are worth 15 and 17 minutes? I mean, that really depends, Pokédoll. Okay. So right now we can only kind of expand into like these areas. What can I move around? Okay, so I do have access to moving some stuff around. So, step one is rearrange everything so we can maximize our elevator usage. So then we can get access into here. I'm just thinking about like places I'm not gonna have to go often. Probably the quantum computer. Put that there for now. Oh wait, the airlock's there. Can't move the airlock. Okay. Why can't I? Crumbs. Okay, so I am kind of stuck with this layout for now. That's annoying. Okay, I don't want the command center there, though. I want that up there. Workshop and machinery goes together. Research lab can come down here beside the kitchen. Comms room. Actually, I don't really want this anywhere near me, but okay. More Fallout Shelter vibes this time? Yeah. I mean, to be fair, this is the exact same thing as like, oh, I can move the organics tank? Oh, that's a game changer. Oh, you can just have connecting halls. That's fun. Okay. I'm glad we can move that this time. Like, that's actually kind of a big deal. Because before we couldn't move those, and it was a pain in the butt. Okay. No, wait, go back in. I want to learn how to build shit. How do I... Building modules and expand the base. I would like to. Can't yet. Okay, I guess I gotta... Well, you know what? I'm getting ahead of myself here a little. Let's fix this shit. No? Oh, okay. I understand now. We gotta go outside. You finished typing your explanation with Jenny, but it's about 6 Twitch messages and limits long. That's... Jesus Christ, Admiral. That's terrifying. Can I get a Cole's Notes run down here? But I don't want to read 6 large 500 text message or 500 character messages in a row in Twitch chat. That would be a lot. One Black Lotus. That's a lot of money, Noah. And listen, I am sure, Noah, that you are a passionate and thorough lover. I don't think you're worth a Black Lotus, though. Oh boy, hold on. Is there a sensitivity changing thing I can do here? Okay, can I turn this down a little bit? There we go. Wait, did that take? I said save. Oh, I have to hold save. Oh, that's a little better.
It looks different than I remember. I wonder what happened to it, or to my memories. Whatever this means, I should prioritize securing fundamental resources.
Okay, what do we got? 15 pylons, 2 mining outposts, couple suit batteries, drill cartridge. Okay. Climbing hook, hook upgrade, vertical drill. Okay. Oh, we do have illuminator. How do I do stuff again? There we go. So look at this.
So, that's what it feels like to destroy an anomaly.
No one's worth at least a box of boosties,
Records I can break.
which is very flattering. That's also nowhere near the price of a Black Lotus. Okay, put that away. Okay. There was a run before, right? There it is. Whoops. Alright. I can't remember if I played this with mouse and keyboard last time. Jeez. I appreciate them. There's like, hey, do you remember any of the mechanics? Don't worry. We're going to force you to remember. Yeah, that's that stuff. Okay, so over here somewhere is a mining spot. It's got to be maybe here. So, oh, hold on. This one's angry. I don't think I did this with the controller last time. Yeah, this feels different. Travel pylon, mining outpost. Boop. Okay, so I have that, but I have no power, right?
So much work needs to be done. I'd be much more efficient if there were more of me.
That's true. Where the fuck am I? I'm gonna try going back to map for a second. I think I did this with keyboard last time. Yeah. Yeah, this feels a lot better. TLDR, children with mental problems from her parents and her grandmother who gained custody, micromanaged her life, became dating for 10 years. She goes to you for 2 months. Oh, right. Yes. I do remember this with the Halifax thing. Yes. Okay. I do remember that now. My apologies for making you write up a whole thing. You activated my trap card there. Can I scoot you a little bit, like, down the middle here? Just like here. Okay.
Either I have a skilled builder in me, or setting up infrastructure is not so hard.
What a dick. Okay, so the other thing I have to remember then is all the short commands. That's that. There we go. Okay. I shouldn't have used that. That was a mistake. Okay. I'm not going to bother mining yet. I just want to poke around and see what we can see. Okay, cool. There you are. Whoa, fuck! Oh, come right for us! Oh, you little bastard. Suddenly a horror game. Also, I gotta remember, I don't need to be near these things like I used to be. Full box of collector booster packs? No one. Are you really? Yeah, those are. No, I failed my perception check. Ooh, what's that? Can I climb this? Not enough energy. Right, because I melted a whole bunch of things. That's, you know what, that's fine. Also, it's getting close to home time, so we're not going to wander too far from where we are currently. Shell metals and materials, that's fine. We're just going to have a little poke around. And kind of pick up what we can pick up today. Another altar I'd like is to figure out how to save the job I had for 3 days in 2010. He ended up getting that job back in 2015 without realizing it. Ooh, we found rupidium. That's good.
Geyser. How interesting.
Oh. The fuck? Okay, I don't know what that is, but that's fine. Ooh, is this a ramp? Oh, it is a ramp. Okay, all right. Oh, where's the teleporty side? There it is. Okay. Oh, I can recharge my suit from the mining thing. I need to remember that as well. Okay. Okay, so where did I put stuff? Radiation thingamabobs. I got 55. I'm gonna need another mining outpost. Let's just do that. Okay. And how do I start working on this? Over here, right? had the job for 5 more years, you could have been in a better position. Sure. I mean, that would have been, like, life-altering, right? Where do I sleep? Down to.
Finally, the right person in the right place.
I gotta keep an eye on the whole getting irradiated thing. Like this.
My predecessor's whiteboard. I should take a look at it. Right.
Ooh, this is cool.
Let's see what the old man managed to find out. The theory of continuity, our original concept about the Oasis being reborn. But
sorry,
that it's wrong.
Okay, sorry, I had to break out of that because ads are coming in. So, go get yourself a drink, a snack, go to the washroom, scream into the pillow, stare into the middle. Oh, it's already here. Oh no! Hi, dude. Sorry for blowing your eardrums with SpongeBob. For what it's worth, I've gotten better with any of the clips that I cobble together like that to make sure that I balance the audio. Anyways, how's the game going? We've only just started. So not much. I'm kind of reorienting myself with the controls. I don't know if what you know of the game, so I don't want to say too much or too little, kind of based on whatever. But I mean, I really enjoyed the game the first time around, so
the Oasis
okay, here we go.
Is not reborn, but never gets destroyed.
Is there anything else I can like click on here? Oh, okay, hold on. Yeah, I don't think I have anything useful there. What's a hub pylon? Much greater range. Ooh, okay. Number of scanner probes rises. A little wild that we don't have any of the research from the wheel, because I feel like it would all be there, but whatever. A gamer's den. Oh, hell yeah. Moving away from the only family you have, kicking out your 2 housemates and living somewhere that's unfamiliar is daunting. The recycler was a good early purchase. Because we just start getting organics for free. Metals efficiency is also probably actually something that I want. Do that one first. Then the recycler. Okay. But we're not going to research that right now. We are going to go poke around outside some more. Okay, teleport back out to this. So ideally what I want to do is try and figure out where I can get our basics set up for mining. And then kind of going from there. And that should be it. Oh wow, this is a big one. Kind of okay with doing that. There we go. Perfect. That's a good chunk of rupidium. That should help me make a friend. Where you at? Oh, my storage is already full? Oh, it's chock-a-block full of rupidium. Shit. Oh, actually, I have a shitload of organics. Okay. Wait, is my storage all full up? Oh yeah, basically is. Okay. Shit. Alright, then we're just gonna do exploratory stuff for now. Okay. Different exploratory stuff for now. Where you at? Hello? Oh, it's up there, I guess. Oh yeah, it's up there. Okay. Oh, it's one of those fucking time dilution ones. Okay. Wonder if you can get along with the copy yourself. Honestly, probably not. I think, given, unless you have a very healthy sense of self, probably not, because we're all our own worst critics, right? So imagine having your own worst critic that's also really good at analyzing yourself and saying all the worst things about you. Ooh. Yep, okay. I don't want to do that right now. Ooh, hold on. Oh, I found the oasis! No one's saying he wants to clone you, and I can't imagine why. It's probably for
There it is.
completely mundane reasons.
The reason I'm here.
Okay, so... Alright, hold on. Can I... that there. Then... Let's see what we can do about this. Oh, yep, right there.
Sippy, sippy, sip, sip.
Where am I? This thing's over here. Well, this way a little bit. Just give me a second here. And there, perfect. When we get the Game Changer home version, he needs 2 of me so we can have 3 contestants. Okay, cool. So now we can teleport out to that thing. Geyser, shell metals. What do you mean I have a vertidrill though? What's the point of having the drill if I haven't researched how to drill? Okay. Whoop. I can't even collect you. Waste my time. Let's teleport back and see about storage and stuff. Actually. That. Wrong one. Also, I need to remember I can teleport out from the base directly to points instead of running there. I still can't build anything. Communications room. Another alternative would have won the guy's driver's license.
Hey, Yonbot. Ah, you again. How may I help? I took a look around, and I have some questions. Ask away. So, through all these years, did no vessel arrive from Earth again? No, and no one has made contact. Don't you find it strange? After finding out there's so much rupidium here, you'd expect the corporation to send another mining mission. Who knows what's going on back there? What the long-term repercussions of bringing rupidium to Earth were. Why does the planet look different than I remember? Did you move the bunker, or is my mind playing tricks on me? Insightful observation. Don't worry, your senses are not deceiving you. The bunker is exactly where it was. However, everything else isn't. Shortly after the rescue ship departed, the planet underwent a significant cataclysm. You mean an earthquake? More like a gravitational rearrangement of tectonic plates, to be precise. It most certainly had something to do with the destruction of the Prism Barrier by your predecessor's team. Huh. How interesting.
Okay, right, yes. I remember that
I
now.
discovered my precursor's whiteboard. The theory of continuity. Why did he abandon it? The theory of continuity was abandoned because it was wrong. As you might remember from your duplicated memories, the core assumption was that the Oasis dies with every cycle, and is then reborn in a more advanced state of evolution. As it turned out, this assumption was made without any empirical data, and it was false. How extremely sloppy of me, him.
Reminder to new folk, there's voting. Okay.
Yes, enough crying over spilt milk. Just tell me what you found out eventually. The Oasis isn't reborn with every cycle. It doesn't need to be, because it never gets destroyed. What? But the sun doesn't burn it. Something is protecting it. Wait, are you telling me a part of the planet is capable of resisting the immense thermal radiation of the rising sun? How is that scientifically possible? It's mind-blowing, but apparently it has to be. And that is the mystery you have been created to solve. Your life's purpose, if you will. It seems my predecessor didn't get very far with his research. How do you recommend I go about the next steps? Asking me for a recommendation is a good idea. Here's what I suggest. Clap your hands, turn around 3 times, and touch your ear with your elbow. Excuse me? My apologies. I should have warned you about my condition. Your condition? Yes. You must know that I have been trained on samples from various stages of my prototype's life. Sometimes my algorithms make accidental use of linguistic patterns from the absurdist phase. The absurdist phase? It's a long story. Would you like to hear it?
You don't get to vote.
At some point
I
in
need
life
to know.
on this planet, he experimented with cognitive enhancers, improving focus and mental capacity.
Oh no.
Nootropics. Really? They turned out to have some unforeseen side effects. Let me guess. Talking nonsense? Pure nonsense. It was a thought-provoking experiment. However, I don't recommend recreating it. I think I've heard enough. Good. Back to the main topic then. Your further steps. Now that you know the theory of continuity is wrong, you will need a new direction for the research. The first task would be to formulate a solid hypothesis. Next, you should collect any significant data that could help validate, falsify, the hypothesis and perform adequate statistical tests.
No, what I like is that, like, Yonbot is obviously, like, an AI, and the script that they have written for the AI is to be kinda chat GPT-ish. It is an interesting decision. The idea of tectonic plates shuffling like a deck of cards feels like a primordial sort of way. Yeah. Yonbot speaking, just cutting the right alternative, or we're just saying the right thing at the right time, not actually forming sentences logically.
Well, that's very vague advice. Care to be a little more specific than that? Of course. Here is a more explicit way to formulate my recommendation about your next steps. You need to investigate the surroundings and come up with a fresh idea. The whiteboard will help you collect your thoughts and findings. Your predecessor found it a very useful tool. Now that you know where he left off, you can clear it and kick off your own process. Fine. If that's all you have for me, back to the whiteboard then.
Okay. What is this? Just a room. Okay.
The best way to do something properly is to rebuild it from the foundation.
Okay. So question one is the Oasis a source for Pidium? Okay, why am I getting more radiated? How was I getting radiated? Oh, let's go inspect the QC. Because we need another person.
Huh. The QC looks different than I remember.
And I also was denied access to it, so that's cool. Ring is off the cabin string.
Hey, Yonbot. What can I do for you today? It's about the QC. It's blocked. Do you have access to it? Ah, I see. So you decided to do it. Alter yourself. Are you sure this is a good idea?
I am inevitable.
It's unavoidable with all the work there is to do. If you're certain it's necessary, I won't contradict you. I'm here to help, not argue. But it is my duty to objectively present the disadvantages of this idea. Altering could cause unwanted complications. You have memories of what happened during the Dolly mission. Tension between conflicting characters in the group. Emotions getting in the way of rational decision-making. Accidents, injuries, including self-inflicted ones. Episodes of paranoia. Incidents of base demolition. All this could cause more damage than good.
I'm hoping we're not going to have another delimbing incident this time. Incidents of base demolition. Well, we did one, and that was on purpose.
Unforgettable memories indeed, even if they're not exactly mine. Yes, which makes me think that revisiting all those facts... One element in the equation has changed. The core awareness, person in charge. Yes, this could be your chance. Wait, you're trying to say I can do it differently? Correct. Adopt a discrepant approach. I am analyzing incongruencies as we speak. Jan the Builder wasn't a skilled professional in anything. Jan the Scientist, on the other hand, possess extensive knowledge in many fields. Does that inspire any paths of reasoning for you? I don't exactly know everything, but I'm close. Yes, I think I've got it.
So humble.
I just need you to unlock the QC for me and I'll know what to do. Please remember that I am only a linguistic model. I am unable to unlock access to anything. So, what now? You will need to reprogram the QC to set up a new branching procedure. The downside is that it will be time-consuming.
Can we fix
Upside,
it?
you can adjust the procedure to your individual needs. Creating branching points as close to the original me as possible. No petty differences of character, complete mutual understanding, harmonious
Oh, the
cooperation,
arrogance.
and a lack of any emotional nonsense whatsoever. It looks like we might have a potential direction. Do you think you're more ready to make an informed decision about altering than before?
This is gonna go so well, exactly, right?
What about the Rapidium-induced illness? I have memories of having to find a cure to keep us alive. If I create my alters...
They shouldn't, since you're
be
fixed.
affected too? Am I not affected? A very rational inquiry. You must know that your predecessor prepared meticulously for your creation. That's why it took me, him, so much time. One of the core elements of this undertaking was preventing the illness. Based on his experience from the Dolly mission, he have devised a chemical compound which could be injected into your body right at the moment of initiating the DNA replication process. The mechanism has been incorporated into the womb module so that the compound is distributed automatically.
Are we going to be dealing with clone psychosis? God, I hope not.
As well as the longevity of any potential alter you might create is estimated as comparable to that of a human being born on Earth. Does that clear your doubts? Yes, I'll take it from here.
What?
I must say this has been a very satisfactory conversation, judging by the amount of energy I have consumed.
Fuck. Commentary. Okay, so we have to research that first, huh? Okay, so ditch this, put this on. Actually, no, do this. Let's just do that. Research it. Am I gonna get irradiated if I work in the base? No. Okay. So as far as I can tell, this Jan isn't an alter because an alter has memories up to the same point. So we're actually an alter of an alter. Jan Scientist was an alter. Yeah, Fluffy Swiffertail. Yeah, that's Asher. Jan Scientist, the one that we were born from, was an alter of Jan Worker. We are an alter, possibly. Well, we might be. That's the one thing I can't figure out. Is I don't know if we are an alter of our predecessor or we are an alter born of that same point as we were earlier or something. I think we're an alter based off of the end of life one. And that's, yeah, we're a copy of original Yawn scientists, much possible rather than picking new. Yeah, that's why all of the yawns we're going to make are going to be science field yawns. Okay, so. Path of Science. It was the most profitable decision, but Linda supports it. Said she loves our camping getaways, and the way she listened to you when you told her plans for your PhD project motivate you like hell. Okay. So this is us, right? Okay, so this is our original timeline. So let's have a little read through here. Is it you knew it would be a breakthrough? First the grant and now a serious investor. How about enlarging the team? Getting an office maybe, a new set of clothes. You can't go on looking like an underpaid postgrad student. There's gonna be a lot of business meetings in the, ahead of you, Jan. Eyes on the prize. Could your research really contribute to finding rupidium one day? Going in the direction of nanotech and space exploration, could it increase the chances of that? You really need to focus. Success is just around the corner. Trouble in Paradise. Another call from your investor. You're tired of having to explain to him that the design process takes many iterations, and he's tired of hearing excuses. Disappointing as it is, that's science, and you're close. You know it. Okay, right. So I have, rather than having decades of new memories of a different timeline, we're starting from scratch, but the notes from the old us. Yes, in this particular case, I believe that that's going to be the case. Because if we were based off of old him, then we would also have the weird absurdist stuff. So Yonbot is effectively the clone, is the AI version of old us. Or what it was trained on. You read the contract over and over again. Ally Corp. Space mining missions want your tech on board. This might be the pinnacle of your career. You've worked so hard for this. Well done, Jan. Now let's get to work. Getting on board. The data seems inconsistent. What could be the reason for those failures? You've gone through with the whole team and still something's missing. Your tech is well tested. Maybe it's not being used properly? You've heard rumors in the race for success, Ally Corp sending just about anyone on those dolly missions. Maybe they need you on board. An altar. The second you open your eyes, you realize what's going on. There really is rupidium on this planet. Now you have to help a less competent version of yourself successfully lead this mission. You'll manage. Rupidium comes first. And then everyone looked at you in disbelief when you announced that you're staying behind. But how could you not? You must uncover the mysteries of this planet. Okay. My dude? Kitty, stop moving the mic. That's why you're saying that we're not an altar, because given this game's lore, an altar of one, this doesn't really fit. Well, no, it does though, because we're still technically, we are spun off of the original altar, I think. Like, I think old scientist took the image of young scientist. It's not VI vote, it's VIP vote. Took the image of the young one and tweaked it a little bit and generated that. I think. There we go. Also, hello, Codename Zero, welcome in. So, the real question is, what do we want to make? We got Physicist, 50% efficiency when doing base maintenance, and more efficiency when crafting items in the workshop. So, Physicist is our worker, Jan. Oh my god, zoom out and let me move around the map. Zoom out more. Okay. 50% efficiency when refining enriched metals, and cooks food faster. The altars we're making are going to have different backstories prior to the planet. No, they're not. That's the whole thing. No, they're not. They will have the same history up until this point or whatever, and then they branch off. So they start as Jan scientist, and then it from Yon Scientist it branches. How's the DLC going? Just started. Just wrapping my... I haven't played this game in like a year, so I'm half relearning the controls, half getting a... Oh my god, I just want to move the map around. I keep zooming in on stuff. I don't like it. Okay. Biologist. 100%. So growing food faster, heals altars faster. Okay. Better at mining the company's altars in the contemplation room, which we don't own yet. Yon Scientist branched prior to being born on the planet. That's the whole point. But we're still branching off of our original altar timeline. We're just being really picky about the paths we're selecting. Yeah, like, yeah, we join science and then we do stuff. Your recommendations either Geologist or Physicist. Yeah, I'm thinking Physicist because our first run is just gonna be like trying to keep shit going and keeping the base working and crafting our base items is where my thought is going. The Geologist good at mining stuff, which is also useful, but I think Physicist is where I want to go.
Sippy, sippy, sip, sip.
Yeah. You know, walk before you run, right? Biologist. It depends on how much we get hurt. Really, I guess that's really going to come down to like how badly are we going to get our asses kicked, or we're going to want a doctor. All right. So let's learn about him. So, staying at university would be easy. That tech startup may be small, but it's a chance to distinguish yourself from the crowd of identical lab rats. Admittedly, optics was never really interesting to you, but it's not that complicated. And robotics is huge right now. If you help that company grow, people will surely notice. Okay, there we go. No scientist branches lost limbs. I'm really hoping nobody loses limbs. That was real tough. Oh man, I've been watching Dr. Mick has been releasing his playthrough of the altars. And part 6 came out recently, and in part 6 he had just unlocked Miner. He did that a lot earlier than we did, and I'm just like, oh boy, can't wait to see how he navigates this, because he also doesn't have Doctor yet. So unless he makes Doctor real soon, some shit's gonna break sideways on him. Okay, being head of R&D is a challenge, but nothing you couldn't manage, especially since you came up with the ideal workflow. You focus on creative tasks, attending conferences, and presenting your inventions, while Kathy takes care of what she does well. Down-to-earth tasks, both in the lab and at home. Okay. She should be grateful. Kathy's entitled behavior is starting to be irritating. Treating her like an assistant? Well, yes, but isn't that what she's best at? Between the two of you, you're much better at public speaking and acting under pressure. Really, she should thank you for taking the burden off her shoulders. Oh boy. Okay, cool. Jesus, somehow we're more of an asshole. You're exhausted. Kathy left and you're in dire need of assistance. Someone to take care of all the admin work. Because right now you have no space left for doing what you're made for, inventing. Maybe you should start looking for new job opportunities. Your potential can't go to waste. Another great performance of yours. The crowd was amazing. You hand out a few dozen autographs and hurry home. Need a good night's sleep because tomorrow you're performing live on the morning show. You love live TV. It always brings an influx of fans. At first, finding out you're somebody's altar hurt your pride, but then you understood what it really meant. You were the best possible version of Yondalski, a mentor the captain so desperately needed. And everyone got very emotional when you broke the news to them. Some tried to talk you out of it. Others understood that your mission is more important than their feelings. It's true, humanity would greatly benefit from your return to Earth, but they'll have to be patient. You can't leave with unfinished business. Okay, so this Yondalski sucks more. And yeah, T3, I wasn't paying attention to it properly. Does not having the original yawn here on the affect how the planet behaves? Ooh, I don't know. That's a great question. Anyways, we're gonna wake up to have a new yawn. It's gonna be great. We're all gonna get along, right? That's what he said. He said we're all gonna get along. It's a new yawn. It's a new day. I still don't know how to build shit, though. Like, I can't build stuff. Why? Oh, because there's a button, and I can't see it, because I have chat sitting over top of it. Fuck. God damn it. And you all just sat there. Yawn the Builder's gone. Yeah, it's not ideal, but it is what it is. Okay, so for the crowd chamber, we need 65 rupidium and 50 of the metals. Okay, so we need metals to make storage to make the crowd chamber. So let's actually burn off some storage here. New altar is ready. Never mind, hold on. Let's do that first. Yeah, no, it's true. I don't tell you where chat is.
There. Yes, you are seeing correctly. And you're connecting the dots right now. No. What? You're not who I think you are. This is not what I think it is.
That's just rupidium sickness, Admiral. It's fine. He got replicated with a shirt and tie, earrings, and a pencil. Yep. He's somehow more of a douchebag than original us.
Now let's not get beside ourselves. It's not that bad. But no. I remember staying on the planet, going to sleep in the bunker.
These new versions are less likely to be completely lost as to what's happening. Yeah, but it's still going to be a struggle, I think. Like, they're all going to have to come to terms with the fact that they just, like, got cloned, right? That's still, even if they're scientist-based, they're still going to have to struggle with that a little.
Don't worry, it's those meds. They're slowing down your thinking. You'll catch on when they wear off. You don't have to be patronizing. I know what's going on. I'm your alter. I can see that. The reason I find it hard to accept is that it just doesn't make any sense. I'm the one who made a real career. I'm globally recognized. People actually stopped on the street to take a photo with me.
His costume's not physicist. No, because he was more of a businessman.
This is a mistake. The QC made a mistake. Did it? Let's see. Why don't we start with a simple question? Apart from being a celebrity, what is your field of study? Optics. But I was always more of an astrophysicist at heart. Oh, good. Then we have something in common. Finally, everything is interconnected. But whoever you think you are, you're not out nerding me.
Oh my
Because
god.
I am the most versatile and savvy version of myself that could ever exist.
We have made a mistake. Somehow we have made an even more insufferable version of ourselves. This guy's gonna be your problem? Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to nerd you. That's why you've been made. Yeah, you nerd all you want, man. Now, as a reminder to people who are voting, please vote in the way of like actually trying to be copacetic with people as opposed to the knee-jerk fuck you, because I'm pretty sure every one of the Yon Scientist alters is gonna suck in some pretty particular ways. So if we want this game to work, we have to actually work with their personalities and not just hate all of them, because let's be honest, we're probably going to hate all of them at kind of a base level. So this is gonna be the social media Neil deGrasse Tyson yawn. Yes, almost. You like being evil? Then T3, don't vote. Please don't be a prick. Please. I shouldn't have to actually tell you that. Or play the game yourself and drive it into the ground.
And I just need a good engineer. That's going to have to be enough for you. I'm sure if you read the project documentation with that genius mind of yours, you'll grasp the essentials of your role here. Oh, I'll read it. But be prepared to have your preconceptions challenged.
Okay. Tasks. No, alters. Here we go. So, can I give you a job? How do I do that? Assignments. There we go. After each alter specializes in 2 skills, you can find the tree of life in the alter tab and the assignment tab. If an alter specializes in the skill of a workplace you assigned him to, the skill will appear next to his porch and start blinking. Right, okay. Alright. Yeah, Yon Physicist, get starting in the workshop. Storage. Okay. So he's going to build some stuff. That's going to free up our inventory. So. Let's skedaddle over to... Can I do this? I'm going to go part of this that maybe on science will see how much of a dick he was. Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. Alright. I don't have the scanners. How the fuck am I going to get samples? Old Yon was alone for decades. Yeah, he made the robot so he didn't go crazy. Doctor was your favorite last time? That's because Doctor was, like, the coolest dude. Refiner was pretty cool, too. Refiner was, like, a pro-union guy. He was kind of rad. Electroalgae. Algae. Okay, so that's a specimen. Didn't go crazy, citation needed. Well, it's like, yeah, I didn't go crazy. Do you have anyone to verify that? This LLM I made.
I have enough samples.
Right.
Get back and take a closer look at them.
Okay. That's great, buddy. Okay, so... Ooh, it's green. I like that. Mine's the miner. The miner is actually super interesting. No, I didn't want to do that. I want to teleport. Oh. Can you do it from either side? No, it's recharge. Okay, I have to pick this up so I can do this. There we go. The miner was probably one of the most interesting characters. Sorry, I gotta pause so I can talk about him. Like, watching Dr. Vic play through it and kind of, like, get to see the characters. The miner is probably one of the most interesting alters in the base game because he is actually one of the most complex characters. Like, he had easily the most trauma. He had the most bad stuff happen to him that we know of. I guess Enforcer, technically, we didn't see some of them, but like of the ones we saw, Minor had it the most rough. He had self-esteem issues. He had trauma from, you know, being harmed. He then had the follow-up trauma of, is the radiation barrier offline? Shouldn't be. All the amputation stuff resonated quite a lot. Yes. He literally chops off his hand. There's a way to stop that if you have Doctor before you make him. I didn't. But like also like as watching Dr. Mick talk about this was really interesting because humans and like animals in general are really good at adaptation, right? So even though he had this horrible thing happen to him, getting blowed up, the barrier's offline. Oh shit. Okay. Thank you for informing me of that. It should be online, but I will fix that. He adapted to it, right? So he lost his arm, obviously, but he learned how to deal with that. So when you make him and he's whole again, he had already like absorbed that new reality of himself, right? Like he had gone through the stages of going through the dysmorphia and becoming a whole person as he was. So then he gets reborn effectively fully limbed, and then he is thrown into a massive physical dysphoria again because his reality doesn't match who he is now as a person. And that's really complex and really interesting. Okay, let's travel back to the base real quick and fix the radiation thing, because yeah, you're right, we keep getting radiation. Oh, where's that? Command center? Machinery. Plus his memories don't jive with real history. Well, that's part of the dysmorphia. So for his memories are real to him, right? So like I said, he had gone, even though his memories aren't real, they're real to him, and that was all of his experience. So like that was his actualized self. So when we bring him into this reality and his body doesn't match his sense of self generated by those memories, it fucked him up. Oh, god damn it. There we go. Okay, we're no longer getting radiated. Thank you for the flag there. What do I want to do? He's making metals. No, I want to look at the storage real quick. He's making metals. We've got some space, so actually, we don't have like any in storage though, so we got to go get metals. That's actually what we're gonna do. We're gonna spend some time doing this because we need this. I'm glad you noticed that would have been real shit. Oh yeah, that was. Thank you for catching that. I'm surprised it wasn't turned on, but I'm pretty sure Physicist probably would have said something along the lines of, "Hey, radiation thing's not on, idiot." Okay. Let's head back to base. Oh, that's all I want. I want the base building, which is this one. Okay, build modules. So, what do we need for the cryo chamber? We need 65 rupidium. We've almost got that. We can probably just loose leaf grab that off the floor. But I'm gonna build storage for the moment. That way we can kind of over collect. If you're as good as me or better. Like you think you are turning on it. Admiral, I feel like perhaps you have some feelings about yon Physicist. Okay, let's whiteboard. So we have to figure out a way to get do something with the geysers. Which I assume is research. Analysis of samples. Okay, that's gonna be that. And then we really do need to research metals efficiency. I assume all this research persists between loops. And I'm hoping all the scientists should be able to research. Maybe not physicists. Also, what do we have for food? So we're just eating mush right now, which is fine. Just being cheeky about the difference between gameplay and what would happen in reality. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we mined a bunch of that stuff. Oh, we need to build a dormitory. Right. Oh, shit, yes. Okay, hold on. That's, like, wicked important. I forgot about that. No, the cryopod room is just one room that you build. I can tell you that because I got for getting this game through terminals, I was given like a quick start guide, which I read and then have probably forgot stuff about, obviously. Because it says first thing you should do is probably build a dormitory. Fucking forgot about that. Okay, so we're gonna go back out. Actually, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do some research. Specifically, I want to get through the story research, and then I want to get through the metals research.
There's nothing more for me to do here. Want me to switch my attention to this?
I do. I want you to go to the metals outpost, champ. Have fun. Okay, so we've done the analysis. Early bonus materials feels good to me. Apparently he also wants to talk. That's fine. He'll come into base about it. Okay.
The algae have a crystal atomic structure, almost like shards. Wait a minute. I think I'm on the brink of formulating a hypothesis. Oh, I wonder what Yambot would have to say about it.
Oh god, we're totally gonna get fucking robo-psychosis. Where's communications? Down.
Hey, Yambot. I've come up with a working hypothesis I'd like to share. Remember when we talked about the prism barrier having some correlation with the ecosystem here? Let me guess. You think it might be playing a role in protecting the oasis, too. The structure of the samples I collected seemed to resemble the shards that were scattered on the planet after our landing. And they contain crystallized rupidium. Interesting hypothesis. But it has a flaw.
The fact that Yonbot can autocomplete from just about any section of Yon's old life. Yeah, every once in a while it's just going to whoopsie into the absurdist section, which I think is fun.
I know that, thank you. The prism barrier doesn't protect the planet from the sun. That's why I'm wondering if there is anything unique to the atomic structure of rupidium present in the oasis. Some kind of quality to its framework that turns it into a special material. A metamaterial. How about we call it the metamaterial hypothesis? Huh, creative. Thank you. However, your hypothesis is founded on a vast amount of theoretical guessing with very little empirical data.
I wonder if Yonbot will augment depending on how we talk to it. Like, will it adapt to us?
It's more than you've ever come up with. Bold statement. Would you like me to provide evidence against it? I could start with breaking down the process of designing and constructing the QC from scratch. Okay, I got it. Let's focus on the samples and tell us. This calls for a SAM. And when you say SAM, you mean a highly specialized sample analyzer module. Of course. Based on a much more innovative and versatile approach to examining specimens than Ally Corp would ever care to finance. Your predecessor almost...
It's just a guy named Sam.
But I...
with a fucking jeweler's hoop.
...designing it that he forgot about providing fuel for the base. It meant spending the last 5 years of the hot cycle in extreme energy saving mode. I can't stop wondering, how is it possible that through all these years, he made such inconsiderable progress? Of course, I understand that he had to create all those tools from scratch and that his life conditions weren't exactly advantageous. Still, it seems unbelievable that he would abandon so completely the main reason why he stayed on this planet, researching the oasis itself.
Well, maybe he went a little crazy.
The aforementioned example proves he didn't abandon it. He simply struggled with many more obstacles than you have to deal with, paving the way for you.
Hey,
just like he did with the SAM design.
Hey, is this game actually secret woke? Because Yanbot is currently just explaining all the advantages that we have been born into, and like we immediately were like, well, why couldn't he do all this stuff? And it's like, motherfucker, he lived through the Depression. He did all this shit so you could start here. Fucking millennials, you know? Alright. I can say that because I am one. Ads are going to start, and since this timer seems to be more accurate, I'm not going to click through this conversation yet. We'll wait until we come back from the ads. So that means it is your turn to go get yourself a drink, a snack, out of the washroom, scoop to a pillow, stare into the middle distance, contemplate the nature of yawns, and we will be back. Excuse me. Oh god, there's the acid reflex I was talking about earlier. You're also one though you've got a lot of X influence since I'm on the cusp. Yeah, I'm on the earlier edge of millennial. But yeah, I'm not Zennial, but I'm closer to that edge than not. Anyways, we'll be back in like 3-ish minutes, so hold on to your butts. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I have to fill my water. Okay, the future is for everyone. Meta ad. Oh no. Your stupid AI banned you. You can't talk to your human about with making money. Oh god. Wait. You got banned from Facebook by a robot? That feels like a blessing. No? Oh, okay. I hate Facebook. I voluntarily removed myself from it back in... Fuck, I don't know, 2015, 2016. So. It cut me off from so many people. Fair enough. Facebook was not my method of contacting people. I can see how that would be very frustrating.
How do I go about building it? The blueprints are almost ready. All they need are a few finishing strokes. You should be able to find them in the lab. Time to get to work then. I must make one request before you go. What is it? Let me know what you find when you process the samples in the SAM. It's groundbreaking technology, and for better or worse, my neurological patterns were involved in creating it. They have a right to know what came of it. I'll see where it gets me. Thank you.
Okay. He's still out and about. So we're just gonna do research in the interim. So we've got metals efficiency. Sorry, who's that good for? Oh, different research goes faster for different people. Oh, wow. Chemist looks horrible. Oh, no. I think chemist might be a bit of a challenge. It doesn't make a problem because all your friends do all their communication through Messenger. So you have to have someone email me if they're planning stuff. So physicist. Oh, interesting. Oh my god, look at his little hat! Oh my god, look at his little hat! $800 to get the drive fixed? Would it just be cheaper to transfer the data off, like do a recovery? Or is that the recovery price? That seems high. I want to be friends with geologists. I'm sure I'd regret it. Geologist looks like he's an anarchist, and I love it. Okay, so what I'm learning here is I think we do the theory research, and actually, we're supposed to be the ones out doing shit a lot of the time. Transfer the data off. How? The problem is that the reading head is clicking. Oh, okay. Admiral, once again, don't get mad at me. I don't know how the hardware is broken. Drives can fail for all kinds of reasons. So a physical problem like that does suck. You need a whole clean room? Really? Really? Huh. That was a bummer. Okay, so tomorrow we're gonna go out and get rupidium, so we can get the one job we have out of the way. Okay, you had something you wanted to talk about. F.
So, have you read the project documentation? I thought you'd never ask. Well, here's the good news. In terms of content, it's not complete nonsense. But as far as the style is concerned, the turn of phrase, wording, narrative, likeness...
Oh my god.
It's embarrassingly inapproachable. I hate to say it, but you'd never get this junk published.
Oh my god, he's a fucking TikToker.
Well, that's good to hear, because it's a serious project, not pop science. Besides, you don't genuinely think we can count on an audience in the near future? Short-sighted, limited, unimaginative thinking. Science is not just facts and figures. It's worthless if it doesn't resonate with the general public.
Nope.
It is our
That's
duty
pop
to
science.
open up to that universal need to understand the world in synergy, the inconceivable, hand in hand with common knowledge. Believe me when I tell you, narrow specialization is a trap.
Yeah, no, what you just described there, man, is pop science. Science, by its definition, is the science in figures.
You can't understand everything about everything. I can, and so could you if you wanted to.
Fucking
Did you know
arrogant.
Our brain absorbs over 1 megabyte of information per second, and that a vast amount of that data results in instant decisions made by our body. Think about it. Our subconsciousness deciding for us. I am familiar with fast thinking, thank you. But do you understand what it really means? Our brain listens to those subtle impulses of the body. Heart rate, sweating, instant memories, and associations gathered in the course of experience. In other words, intuition. You can't ignore it, just as you can't ignore the human factor in science.
Think of the iconic millennial. Yeah, you do hit all the kind of beats kind of at the right time. So that is interesting because, like, as a Canadian, the election matters a bit less to me. But like, I was in the middle of high school when 9/11 happened, and I was in my first big boy job when the 2008 crash happened.
Are you a scientist or a storyteller? Huh. Is there a difference, I ask? Look around you. Science is everywhere. Let me show you something.
Oh, God.
Imagine this is us here. And this is science. All we need to do is bend our perception.
Oh my
and
God, I hate him.
Bingo. Impressive, right?
No!
What is? Ending up in the same place we were.
No, that's how you explain wormholes to idiots, too.
That something that seems so far away from our field of study can be so close, so relevant.
This fucking guy. I want to punch this guy in the face and see if his brain was able to comprehend your fist. That megabyte of data he's taking in.
You do realize that's not what this demonstration is about. I know what I'm doing. Trust me, I've decided to make it my mission to make sure our work is as accessible and interdisciplinary as possible. You'll thank me later.
Jesus Creases. Okay. No. What do we got? Base maintenance. Gamer's Den. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do the hub pylon. I'm just gonna start researching this for now. Oh, also, hold on. Production. Setup hold. I want to have 2 of those on hold. I want to have 1 of those on hold. And 1 of those on hold. Okay. I'm just going to start that research, and then I'm going to assign him to it tomorrow. Interdisciplinary sounds good for making it more of us, but I don't want him in charge. Oh, yeah, no, God. Oh, no. He's so pretentious. He's so... No, I don't even think pretentious is the right word. Okay, research. Jan, you're on it. We need to go and get Rapidium. That's our current job. We need to find... Excuse me, we need to find some. Can't get through there. Can't get through there. Can't get through up there. Let's check down here. Oh, actually, we've got all kinds of directions. Okay. He's delusional in the tech bro. Oh, 100%. Jan Physicist absolutely would have had owned NFTs. Can find the worst possible jobs than assigned. No, I need to utilize him effectively. Okay. Big distortion there. Before I go burning my battery down willy-nilly, I want to have a... God damn it. Fine. I will melt some of you. Fuck. Ooh, what's this? Okay. Ah, piss. How do I get through this again? Can I get through this? Yeah, it eats all my energy. Right. Okay. Okay. This is organics, right? Yes. Okay. We don't need that right now, but good to know. Whoop, whip, 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 whip. You sneaky little so-and-so. Oh, I'm already out of energy. Right. Okay. Hmm. We're gonna send him down here. Okay. That was almost a Zoidberg. Yes, it was Zoidberg adjacent. Oh, I got dinged a little. That's okay. Oh, it's bad up here, huh? Okay, it's not great up here. Okay, this area is not... I'm not in love with it. Okay. I'm finding more problems. I'm not finding more problems. I'm finding more opportunities. Can I recharge? Wait, what? Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna go into the base for a second. Or maybe I'm not. Oh, because I have the illuminator out. That's a beyond physicist thing to say. I'm hurt. Okay, so everything up there sucks. Can we monetize the rot? I mean, in a way, we kind of are. Okay, let's teleport to here and check out some of these avenues. We're looking for rupidium. God damn it. Okay. I do know where there's like a little bit of loose rupidium. Some minerals, Marie. Okay. Another block pathway. Like there's some loose stuff in here. And I don't know if we're going to get another scientist on this loop. Okay. What do we got down there? That's the irradiated bullshit stuff that I managed to completely avoid last time. Here we go. Rupidium. What are we up to? 58. Okay. Oh, there's some down there. Right, let's have a little... Oh, yeah, there's more in here. Okay, perfect. We're almost certainly gonna have to research the liquid stuff. Because I have a feeling the rupidium is going to be, like, in the water. Well, for now, let's just pick up what we can. Oh! There it is. Okay, she's up there. Whoops, that's a big big hole in the ground. Okay. skip you for now. Oh, there she is. Okay, hold on. Let's solve the puzzle of building this first. And then we can mine out the... You're in the way, sir. Whoa! Oh, it's one of those ones. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Oh, it's got 2 cores. There we go. All right. Oh, did I get it in 1? Hell yeah. Okay, mining outpost. Boop. All right, now we just need to build double core. How they've made transparent water-like effect an effective monster. I mean, it probably saves on the rendering, to be sure. Okay, I've got 6 of these pylons. I need to get power from here to that travel pylon. How are we going to do that? From here, probably? Nope, nope, back up. What about there? Okay. Ah, piss. I don't have the energy. Gotta go the long way. Ooh, secret tunnel. Wait, hold on, fuck. How did I get here?
I've already finished my work. Maybe I could be useful there.
Yep. Oh, wait, I'm stuck here unless I use a battery. Okay, cool. That's fine. I have a battery for just this occasion. So, there's the teleport pylon, and this is a problem because I'm pretty certain I can't do what I want to do. Through this mountain. Okay, which means we have to go this way. Okay, we can make that work. I think. Scooch. Hold on, just gotta right there. Okay. Whee! Probably one of these. Ah, there we go. In fact, I don't even think I need to use one of the good ones. Hold on, wait, hold on, wait. There we go. Boop. All right. Now, Over here, go like this. Get some rubidium. Yeah. No, I didn't want to go be out here. I want to be inside the base where it's not radioactive. Okay. So let's line some research up. Cheaper batteries. That's all. Like, it's not that no, like, I can research whatever I want. But I should leverage what I have. With who I have, right? Get more rubidium to make more of me, yeah. Alright, build the cryo chamber. On the far side of the quantum computer feels like the right spot for it, right? From now on, you can use cryosleep to indefinitely prolong your time on the planet. The only thing you have to do is ensure your survival is gather enough organics for the life support system. Ah, piss. Okay. Okay. I don't know how much we're going to need for sleepy time. But okay. I have enough organics for now, exactly. Okay. So that is the next problem we're gonna have to deal with. We have our immediate shit kind of sorted, right? I want to have a look at the cryo chamber. Okay, so it's going to cost 100 to support 2 people. So presumably, the more people we add, the more number go up. When you start cryo, you'll automatically gather all structures built on the planet's surface and not in a terraformed area. What the fuck does that mean? But that also means that we're going to need to have enough storage available in order to recall everything. Okay. Assume makes terraform spaces and make them safe eventually. Maybe? Like pockets of stability? Yeah, maybe. Okay. So assignments, research. Jon, you're gonna go there. And where's my workshop? I'm gonna go and build my battery. I actually think I need another one of those on. Because now we're gonna have to deal with the next part, which is we do have to go through that shitty organics area and build the organics thing. like up here. And we don't have a way of getting through the one barrier without losing our power at the moment. Yeah, that barrier right there. So we need to be able to go through this and then juice ourselves back up to build the thing here and deal with the distortions. Okay. Big Physicist go take his helmet off and see if the terraforming works. Listen, he's a douchebag, but we need him, okay? We're all just gonna have to live with the fact that we have to deal with him. No one is stoked about it, I assure you. Power can't go through there, right? I'm pretty sure it can't. So we are gonna build pylon. I'm gonna stick her, I don't know, probably about here. Then we're gonna go through here. Use one of those. I think that one was moving for me. They don't make it easy on us, huh? Can't see. Oh my god, there's so many. Okay, this one I think has to go. Yep. Believe, yeah, there's the hub. Okay. Oh, we might have just been able to draw a straight line from up here. That's fine. Swap to I'm wondering if I can just pop down one of the bigger ones here. Why can't I build? One of two. Oh, is the complex. Oh, we don't know how to actually place those, I think. All right. Okay, there we go. Now we have power up here. Now let's clear out the space. Hello? Oh, whatever. Okay. Where is it? It's over there. Okay. Well, oh, I built it right on top of the pylon. Fuck. Oh my god, is it literally like right here? There she is. Okay. Oh, it's literally right there. Okay. Good news. We don't need that pylon. All right. Recycle them for the hot season. get back in the womb, Jan. Okay, we got we now have access to power up here, so this is no longer spooky. Okay. I am curious about what's up here. Okay, those are special. I don't know why yet, though. I've seen a few of those. Like, yeah, you can see one over there. Okay. Listen to little robo legs. All right, let's collect some organics. Robo legs like Inspector Gadget. Okay, oh, we gotta talk to Chappie. What do you want, man? Oh, I thought we did.
Good day.
Dork. Okay, let's set up some research here. Non-metals efficiency. Mining minerals, rubidium, and organics is faster. Okay. Okay, he's working on the recycler. That's fine. Yeah, let's throw that on there. It's not his specialty, but we'll just queue it up. What's our organic storage at right now? 123 or 300. Okay, so we're gonna have to spend like a dedicated day working on that. Okay, so we need more rubidium. That's expensive. 60 for that too. Jesus. Okay. All right. Okay. So, as I understand with this game, as we kind of go through the phases, like, see, we're in cycle 1 right now, or whatever, I believe the cycles will kind of maintain their intensity until we hit major plot beats. I don't necessarily know what they are, but as we kind of affect the planet somehow, the planet will respond. And make things a little spicier. Okay, let's start with a rubidium outpost.
I'd like to draw your attention to something.
Would you? There's clothing physics on the elevator. I mean, why not, right? Okay, cool. The recycler's finished. Just gonna spend all day harvesting that. Okay. Back to base. Then we go over here. And we build the SAM. Okay. Then we wonder about the organics. No, that's the second organics tank now. Recyclers, 30 of those. Okay, minerals. But we're effectively out of every material now. So where's he? He's down here. All right, what do you want, man?
You wanted to talk? Did you know that before becoming a globally acclaimed science communicator, I dabbled in robotics somewhat? Of course, that's why I created you. In that case, surely you must be impatient to put those unparalleled skills of mine to the best possible use. Just get to the point, please. Au point. Natural mon. Let me ask you a question.
Oh,
when
God.
it comes to the efficiency...
He's pretentious enough to say the French, but also shitty enough not to attempt an accent.
of human-operated technology, which should be the deciding element? Human competence or machine performance?
I know what answer he wants.
A competent human operator is essential to make the best decisions. But what if the human is tired, sick, distracted?
Colby complains, science communicator. Uh-huh.
Imagine this.
Don't do it again.
Adequately designed, properly maintained mining outpost.
Don't do it again.
This.
Don't you fucking do it again, you piece of shit.
Responsible for operating it. Now, what do you think this means?
He did it again. Oh my god. Is that just gonna be his fucking thing?
All I can see is that you are desperate to impress me with your little demonstration again. I don't think you've been paying attention. Focus. It means that the advantages of the two can be combined, creating a new, unique quality. As in a profound relationship where 1 and 1 do not simply equal 2. The same applies to robotics. The perfect machine
Desperate for
absorb the attributes of its
or desperate to impress us.
without the need for any intervention. It's almost like mind reading, but without the necessity for the mind to be present. What exactly are you saying?
Fucking automation.
Next generation smart mining outpost equipped with an autonomous decision-making system independent of the individual.
Yeah, of course he wants to make an AI powered thing.
Speeding up mining, even if it's assigned to someone who's never seen a drill outside of a blueprint. What are you trying to imply?
I mean, sure, man. Sounds fine. Sure, man.
What do you need to make it happen? I'm glad you asked. Because there is actually one little piece missing from this puzzle. The smart autonomous decision-making system I designed in the days of my humble robotic career was part of an ambitious commercial project. And it so happened that all the documentation was kept by my assistant. You mean you don't? Of course I don't remember it. It was a big company and my role was to conceive ideas.
Ugh, you fucking Steve Jobs ass motherfucker.
And, well, make sure that the numbers add up. To put it bluntly, she took care of the less intellectually demanding mundane elements of running an R&D lab.
All the work was done by us. Wonder what the whole thing with his sleeves is all about. He's just got them rolled up.
A true sidekick. Don't we all wish we had someone like that at hand? Yes, well, it didn't last long, I'm afraid. Kathy had, well, issues with my...
What does it need the straps for?
Our department.
To hold them up.
She was simply jealous of my ideas. And
obviously.
Now,
I don't know, man. It's style. We have them on our jacket, too. Yeah, I don't know if I want to make another AI.
No, we won't. If Kathy is the result of a quantum simulation that exists only in your memories, then it's only fair to assume that everything she knows should be in your head too. Oh, you know perfectly well it doesn't work that way. A quantum reality is perceived by our brain in exactly the same way as any other one. Through relations.
Oh my god, we're gonna have to make a fucking Kathy bot.
Has my mind records, and it's already created a model like Yanbot. What could be easier than recreating a model of Kathy's mind for us?
Once again, Tech Bro never took an ethics class, and it shows. Fine, fucking, alright, sure, man.
I suppose it could work. Let's try it and see where it takes us. Fantastic. Just let me get that tiny piece of information from Kathy, and I promise to turn our mining infrastructure to gold.
I hate it. In this particular case, rubidium and gold are kind of interchangeable. All enhancement. Okay. Is it gonna do it? I presume it does itself. Yeah, okay, it's just doing it itself. So we can throw that in and go to sleep.
Evacuation functionality.
Every time I see Sam, I immediately start thinking strange alien matter. Okay. I'm gonna let him keep researching for today, and we just have to go get materials. Just a bunch of materials. What's our storage situation like? 270. Okay, we got yeah. Because we have like no metals or fucking anything, so. Also, we're gonna have to make food soon.
Looks like we're running out of radiation filters.
That's queued up. Okay. You work on that for now. We need those. We definitely need those. There we go.
My hands are tied. We're out of resources. Should I go there?
Wait, really? What do they need? Oh, they need organics. Oh dear. Okay. Well, we made one.
Nothing more for me to do here. Want me to switch my attention to this?
Okay, back to that for the moment. Was he over? I'm gonna be wrapping up soon. Okay, there we go. Now we mine this faster. That's good. Okay, that dude. Is there nothing cute? Oh, he finished the research. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So, we're gonna uphold 3 of those. How much food do we have left? We got 3 mush. Okay. You're gonna go back to there. There's nothing I really want him to research at the moment. Mining rupidium, more efficient. Cool. Alright.
I should break down those results on the whiteboard.
Okay, let's break them down.
Yamba is going to start bouncing off the walls when he hears this.
So the geysers is phased rupidium. Okay. Where's robot? Production. Those take 40 per. Yikes. Where's my fucking phone? Oh, it's not like vacation. I might need to make a 3rd yawn soon.
Hey, Yamba. I built a SAM, and it worked.
Amazing. Did you know that, I once met a girl named Sam. She told me that she was a fan. I wrote her an ode. It made her feet cold. And that was the last I saw Sam. I'm so sorry. Absurdist phase attack. You never know when it's going to hit.
Can't we disable it somehow?
I'd be grateful if you found a way. It is extremely embarrassing.
I'm surprised to be saying this, but I actually don't mind it that much. It gives you an unpredictable quality.
That's very kind of you. Unpredictable behavior can be associated with human imperfection. Of course, it can also be the result of a systemic flaw or coding error. Did I mention I can make mistakes?
Let's talk about my results, shall we?
The sooner the better.
My analysis has revealed that there must be an underground vein of rupidium beneath the oasis. But it's not pure rupidium. My intuition pointing to it having a different quality was correct.
And when you say different quality, you mean?
It seems it reacts with the substance coming from those peculiar geysers on the surface.
The geysers. That's interesting. I should be able to provide you with a chemical formula of the geyser water.
Great. That could speed things up significantly.
Excellent progress, Jan. He knew that a SAM would prove essential to this project. Any thoughts on next priorities?
Truthfully, I don't think we're going to be getting much more samples until we unlock more of the map.
I'd like to examine how this rupidium mix works exactly. Can it fertilize any part of the planet? Or does the oasis require other special conditions?
You could start by trying to develop this substance yourself.
Yes. It will require designing some new infrastructure elements. I think I already have ideas.
You'll also need to find a way to store it in the base safely.
Oh, god damn it.
Naturally. Well, I'd better get to work at once then.
good luck. Don't forget to let me know about the results. I'm so excited, Jan. I wouldn't even mind saying something absurd right now. But nothing's coming to me when needed. Oh well, over and out.
Fuck. Okay, back to the board. I keep seeing the thing where it like wants me to go to the board, but analyze the physicist life in the QC. Okay. Doesn't Janbot have access to all the data? No, it doesn't seem that way, which is very interesting. Okay, we did all that. Research a way to replicate Kathy's identity. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we can slap him on that. All right. I think tomorrow we might both need to just work on machines. There seems to be an air gap between the two. Yeah. And given that that robot is kind of buggy, I think that's probably a good thing because I really what's that one board game? Or not? It's not board game. What's that one like TTRPG system with the crazy robot and like everyone has colors that denote rank of access? What the hell is that called again? Oh shit. Paranoia, yeah. I don't want a paranoia situation on our hands. Because that really feels like what would happen.
Pleasant day, isn't it?
I don't know about that. Okay. We gotta go to bed. Okay, one more where I'm just gonna throw him on research. Or not research, on stuff. No, we're just gonna snooze that because we can get through this in very little time. Okay, we're low on food. Oh no, a magnetic storm in 2 days? Oh, we're so fucked. Okay. Okay, good. Made some food.
Pleasant day, isn't it?
Assignments. You go on the metals outpost. One second. Organics. I actually want to go grab that shallow thing of materials, which is like just up around the corner here. Or minerals, I should say. And 20, 30, perfect. That'll let me build. Me. That's gonna let me build the recycler, which gives us some free organics per altar per day, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's free organics, and that basically offsets the food, which is gross. Don't think about it. Minerals are minerals, it's true. Well, I'm gonna snooze one more, and that should cover us. Okay. So he's doing metals. We're gonna do organics. base. Okay, we have a magnetic storm coming. So that means we need to queue some shit up. We're gonna throw an extra one of those in there. We're gonna throw an extra 2 of those in there. And then that's going to be his assignment for tomorrow. And then we got enough organics to last for now. We'll have enough. Hold on a second. Let me double check that. So that's 40 of that taken. 40, 80, 120. We're gonna need more organics tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, we'll do tomorrow, and then we're gonna save the game and end off for the magnetic storm. That's not a Zoidberg, that's a beaker. I think I have a beaker sound too, don't I? Hold on. Hang on. So many. It's me. Thank you, yes. Okay. He's got his job. He's got to make a bunch of shit. I have to go... There we go. We built a shitter. Okay. Okay. This map is a little glitchier than the original one.
Looks like we're running out of radiation.
I know, go build one. Motherfucker. I gave you a job. It's right there. Build them. Okay, that's plenty of organics. What's the production looking like? Okay, so we've got 3 of those. That'll hold us through a magnetic storm. 4 repair kits should hold us through that. We can build... okay, so he's got that. You've got nothing queued. You can actually go cook for a minute. And then we go over here. Go to the outpost for mining. And we're just gonna do this for the rest of the day. Cool. And back to base. Okay, so he finished that. That's good. So we've got some food. I should probably throw a couple extra on there. I don't think we'll be able to research during the throw those on there. I don't think we're going to be able to throw those on, or do the research during the whatchamajigger. I say Parano is always good for a one-off game on the weekend where we all know we're going to die before the end of the night. Do we want to consider another altar? Another altar would let me be able to pull more materials while letting someone like do a job in base. Only drawback, obviously, is that it burns more organics. But I have space for one more, and that seems like the right idea. And Geologist is a good pitch. Because mining minerals better is good. Organic seems like be the limiting resource. Right now it does, yeah. $20. 20 time bucks. Yeah, okay, let's make him. And then we'll find out how much it costs per altar to freeze dry us. But we're gonna find that out tomorrow because I'm gonna save and stop for the night. Okay, Jan Geologist seems fucking cool. I really hope he's got some Surfer Bro in him. Alright, so we're gonna wake up tomorrow, new parents. But that's where we're gonna leave it for tonight. You did love the game Paranoia that Lur did. That was really good. If you don't know if you're authorized to do it, just pull the trigger. If it shoots, you're authorized. Corey playing a robot. I shoot the gun. Dale. In what direction, Cora? Kennedy. Yeah. That honestly was maybe one of the best like roleplay seasons that Lur ever did. They did more than one Paranoia playthrough. They did, but I think they were connected. I think they kind of did like a two-parter. If my memory serves, and maybe it doesn't. Okay, where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna go? Send everyone. Ooh, Ty 11's playing Control. Hell yeah. Okay. Raid. That's in running actual. Sorry, what? Running. Oh god. Running actual play when? I don't know. What? Oh, like a tabletop thing? I mean, I would love to. It's been forever since I've been able to do that. Anyways, let's go say hi to Ty. He is playing Control. It looks like a first playthrough, and he looks pretty early on. So let's go say hi over there. I'm gonna be back tomorrow with more of this. We're gonna get to meet Geologist Jan, and we're gonna get our shit sorted, and we're gonna survive the magnetic storm, and then we're gonna freeze dry everyone. It's gonna be great. But until next time, thank you of course for watching, and as always, stay safe, have fun, be kind, and try your best out there. Stay fresh, cheese bags. Good night.